Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO A16s, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and the tricks you can do on this phone. So to get started, let's open up settings, and we're going to start off by navigating into the personalized section. And in here you'll find a couple of different things that you can change around. Obviously we have things like wallpaper, but that's not very fun. But we have things like icons in here, and if you install more icons, you can change them right here to completely different like icon styles. But you can also customize the size of them and a couple different things like the names to show them or not. So there we go. So if you want like this completely clean look without like any names, you could do so. And shrink the icons. Let's see what this does. Very little. Maybe someone likes the changes that it makes, but anyway, so we have a bunch of things right here. Under customize, you can also change the shapes of them, as you can see, so it gives you even bigger customization over just the icons itself. Then we have things like quick settings, so we can change the style of them, and it looks like that's the only thing we can actually change right here. And here we can change the colors. So this will include not only the color for these things, but all system-wide colors. As you can see, these are different parts of the phone. So for instance, the plus to like add contacts or whatever, by default it's blue. The toggles are green, and then whatever this is, I'm not sure what the part of this is. But as you can see, there's a couple different ones. But if you change the different ones to a different style, as you can see, it changes all of it. Now, if you want to have more uniform color, you could just go into customize and select one specific color, and then everything will be the same color. Or you can select it to be wallpaper based. Now, wallpaper based actually does add a little bit of variety of the color. Here it's primarily blue, so it just takes a couple different shades of blue. As you can see, these differ a little bit, but if you have a little bit more diverse wallpaper and then not just blue color, then this will apply a bunch of different colors to your system. Anyway, moving on to the next option, it's going to be the drawer mode. By default, the phone comes with just the kind of like a iPhone feel with all your icons smack in the middle of the home screen and no drawer. So if you want to get that back, because this is after all an Android, you will navigate into home screen, and then we're gonna navigate to, there we go, home screen mode, the first thing, and we have drawer mode. Apply, switch, and now when you swipe up, you get your icons. And it also cleans up, I believe, some of the icons that were here already, so just makes it a little bit cleaner and more organized. And in here they are organized alphabetically, so you can quickly just select a letter and jump to a specific application based on the letter. Now moving on to the next option, it's going to be the swipe down for notifications. By default we get search, I believe. Yep, search. But you can change it to be your notification shade, like this one. So let's go back to home screen and lock screen, and it's somewhere here. Swipe down on home screen, and you want to select notification drawer, or yeah. And now if you go back, swipe down, instead of the search, it gives you your notifications. So pretty nice change. I do prefer this myself. So if you also like to have your notifications just a easier reach, and this is really nice. Now moving on to a next thing, which also we can find under home screen, it's going to be the gesture navigation, or if you prefer your buttons, you can change them also right here. So right at the bottom you might also be looking for system navigation, and we have the buttons and also gestures, so you can choose whichever one you want. I've been using gestures for this entire time. This is my preferred style of navigating, but if you have never used them before, I highly recommend checking it out at least. And just to give you a quick overview of how to use gestures, When you enable them, as you can see, your buttons will be removed and you'll have just this small bar. And what you do is you swipe up to go home, swipe up and hold to go to recent, and swipe from either side to go back. So there we go. Now also when performing this, you want to swipe from a little bit of like the bezel, not on the screen. You don't want to grab the bar and swipe it up, you want to just start from the bezel onto the screen. This will ensure that the input is more accurate. Anyway, moving on to last mode, it's going to be the dark theme, dark mode, which you can find under display and brightness. And you can see we have the switch right here, so light and dark, but you also have the auto switch, which will allow you to set it up so it turns on, for instance, dark mode during the nighttime, and during the daytime it is in light mode. And here we have it, sunset to sunrise, or you can also select it to be custom. So like for instance during winter you might want to turn it on a little bit quicker, so you can change it right here. And this will give you what I'd consider a best of both worlds. So during the daytime, I personally feel like light mode is a little bit easily visible, so you can see it a little bit clearer, especially during like sunlight. But dark mode obviously will be better for night mode, or for nighttime, not night mode, where for instance, I don't know, maybe you wake up during the nighttime and you would like to not get blasted by a flashbang when you're looking at your phone. So you can change it right here and have it that way. Anyway, with this being said, this will conclude the tweaks and tricks that I want to show you. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.